I would say that your technical skills keep up to snuff with continuing education. Don't just do the classes that are online, easy, but really don't add a lot of value to your particular expertise. Because you have to certify that you do a certain number of credits for CE, make them count. Because guess what? The good CE out there is going to make you a better fill in the blank, dermatologist, surgeon, etc. The best surgeons in the country still get sued if they don't have, most importantly, good communication, setting expectations, which is all about informed consent, and bedside manner. If you're always in a rush, if you never look your client in the eye, if you're doing multitasking and doing a million other things, the patient doesn't feel heard. And for you, not for you, but for the doctor, they're saying, I do this all day, every day. Oh my gosh, this is no big deal. So you have a sore throat. But for the patient, they think, oh my God, I've had this sore throat for 3 months. Could it be cancer?
Right.
That's where their mind goes. So, you have to read your patient, just like you have to read your client, just like I have to read my client, and say, if this person needs a little bit extra hand holding, I'm going to give it to them, because if I miss the diagnosis or something bad happens, they know that I care about them.
Yeah. So do you personally point them in the direction of training to improve communications, or how do you handle that when you're working with someone on a more proactive basis?
Yeah, so there's actually classes. I mean, some of them are good and some of them are not good, but with some of the better, bigger institutions, they have a lot of courses that are available. And so one of the courses that I'm seeing come into vogue right now, as you can imagine, is cross-cultural competency. Physicians who maybe are born here, have not traveled, don't necessarily understand the social mores or cultural issues with, this melting pot country that we have, where everyone is welcome, and hopefully, and everyone is here. And if you don't have that cross-cultural competency, you may offend when you didn't mean to, and you may not realize that the person who's maybe their English is not their first language doesn't follow what you're saying. So when something bad happens and they say, he didn't tell me or she didn't tell me, it's not because you didn't provide informed consent. It's because you didn't talk slowly enough and say, do you have any questions? I want you to be totally comfortable. So
it's always amazing to me that it's these simple little changes.
Yep.
It's that simple. Taking a moment to say, do you understand me? Do you have any questions? Just a couple moments and a couple extra questions that can make such a difference.
Huge. And what